Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Kingsley from Ielts. Today we'll be looking at the true false not giving, one of the most difficult questions in reading, in IELTS reading. Now this question is very tricky. If you don't pay close attention to some specific details, you are likely going to miss it. Although those details is being explained in this video. So make sure you watch this video to the end, and trust me, you will never fail any question from this reading question. Now, the true false not giving, this is the way the question always look like, or this is the way you will see it in your question paper or your test date. So you can see the way it look like. Now, what is true? True means the way the question is, it has the same meaning with a particular sentence in the passage. So you need to look for what? That sentence. They must have the same meaning together. Why false means the way the question is totally opposite of the statement in the passage. Sometimes they could be saying something the same but in a different way. You can also take that one as what? A false. Why not giving means the information is entirely not there. Please be very careful. I said the information is entirely not there, not the keyword, because most of the time they tend to repeat the keyword, but there is always a particular word that makes the information totally out of the passage. So you need to try as possible to what? To look out for those specific keywords. Now we have a techniques in tackling this question. The first thing you need to do is for you to check and confirm if the question is true, false, or not given. Because most times students tend to make mistake. When they say true, false, not given, some of them still go ahead to use yes, no, not given. Because they always assume that they are what? The same thing. They are not the same thing. This is just an instruction you need to follow. Another thing you should also pay attention to is that you need to read the question in detail. You need to pay attention to 3 to 4 keywords from the question. Although this keyword would only locate the exact sentence from the passage. It's not that they are going to set their question on these 3 to 4 keywords. But these are the keywords you are to underline from the question. You go and search it. Because these keywords are all in a particular sentence in the passage. So once you find the keyword in the passage, make sure you underline the sentence. The sentence you found the keyword, underline it. This is because you will not look for it again. So once you're done underlining the question, the statement, come back to the question again and read the question to your understanding. Then you go back to the underlined statement in the passage and as well read and underline and understand the statement. Then from there, you pick your answer. Please note, if the statement has the same meaning, it is what? True. If the statement is different, the meaning are different, that means that it is what? No, true or false. Why if the statement is entirely not there, it is what? Not given. Now, there are two keywords you need to pay attention to when choosing or when trying to answer the true, false, not given. These two keywords are the scanning keyword and the target keyword. Now, the scanning keyword, these are words you underline from the question. Then you search for those words in the passage. That particular sentence, you find those keywords, that is where you are to what? Read. So the job of the scanning keyword is to make you identify the exact sentence you are to what? Read. And these keywords are always 3 to 4 keywords from the question. Please note, Ielts does not set question on this keyword. Then we have what we call the target keyword. These are keywords Ielts set questions on. Trust me, most students tend to neglect this keyword. And sometimes you can even forget that, oh, this is where the question even what lies. Please be very, very careful. Now let's take a look at the application of these two keywords you are to pay attention to. Now, as usual, this is the way the question is going to come in your exam date. Now, you can see the instruction. The instruction says what? Do the following statement agree with the information given in the reading passage? In box 35 to 39 in your answer sheet, write true if the statement is true, write false if it is false, then write not given if the statement is not given in the what? Passage. Now, if you look at what I told you, you have to look at the question. Now, let's take a look at this question 35. The question says what? It is believed that sanguine people do not like variety. The scanning keyword here are belief, sanguine, and then variety. These are the what? Scanning keyword. So these are the words you are to search in the passage, because there is a particular statement in the passage that has this keyword. Although sometimes they can use synonyms, like in this belief now, they can use assume. Or they can even use other words that are synonymous to what? Belief. But sanguine and variety, they will repeat it word for word. Now, with this keyword, Ielts will not set question today. Now, the target keyword here is do not like. This is the target keyword. So this is where they set their question on. And this is what you have to look at for. So if you found it in the passage that said Sagwe people dislike variety. That means that this question will be what? True. But if you see this is in the passage that said Sagwe people like variety, that means that this 35 question is what? False to the statement in the passage. So this is the way you can what? Identify your scanning keyword and your target keyword. Now let's take a look at the second question. Melancholy and phlegmatic people have similar characteristics. Now what are the scanning keyword here? The scanning keyword here are what? Melancholy, phlegmatic people. These are what? The scanning keyword. But the target keyword here that they will set questions on is similar characteristics. Similar characteristics. Maybe in the passage they can use features. They can use traits. But this word similar, or they can use same characteristics. So if they use same characteristics, that means that this particular question is what? True. So can you see the way you identify the target keyword and the scanning keyword? So for this question 36, the target keyword is what? Similar characteristics. Now let's take a look at the 37. The scanning keyword here is what? Sanguine personality. Then workplace. These are the what? Scanning keyword. Why the target keyword is most. Most. That is the target keyword. So this is what you have to look out for in the passage for you to get your what? Your answer. Now let's take a look at 38. What is the scanning keyword here? The scanning keyword here is what? Someone, personality. Then the target keyword here is what? Change. Change. That is the what? The target keyword. The target keyword here is what? Change. Now the last question. The scanning keyword here is what? Work. Communication style. These are the what? The scanning keyword. Now, what are the target keywords here? The target keyword here will be can affect and mostly effective. Can affect and mostly or most effective. These are the target keyword. So the scanning keyword here in this 39 is work, communication style. Now, knowing your target keyword and your scanning keyword, it makes the question easy for you to answer. So, whenever you face this type of question, make sure you identify the target keyword and the scanning keyword. Please note, Ielts only set question on target keyword. All the words or keywords that are highlighted in bold form, Ielts does not set question on them, and these are what? Scanning keyword. So knowing all of this, it will make the true false not giving easy for you. Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please try and subscribe to this channel, because we are going to be dealing with a lot of past questions on true false not giving. Now, our first question we'll be talking on today, or in our next video, is on the description part of this video. Please check the description of this video. You will see the link there. Just click on it and you will see the way we will apply all of this technique to that particular question. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.